What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to the Crypto Catch Up. Of course, your number one place to catch up on crypto. Now, in today's video, we are going to be talking about something that is happening right now, and I feel like a broken record almost to some degree because we've talked about it, but now we have even some data and some proof to just show that what we're talking about is happening at this exact moment, and it kind of pisses me off. I'm probably going to get a little unhinged this video, so just brace yourselves for impact because it's on the way. Now, before we do get started with our unhinged rant, don't forget, guys, if you do want to trade some cryptos like Bitcoin, Solana, and many more on up to 100x leverage, you can check out that link to Margex down in the description below. The coolest part about it is that, of course, you don't have to KYC, meaning you don't have to give them any of your personal information. You can just sign up, start trading, and get up to $10,000 in bonuses when you do sign up down below. So make sure you check that out in the description down there. Now, what are we talking about today? Well, what we're going to be talking about today is the fact that the lizard people, who we obviously call the people who manipulate this market here on the channel, are winning and they're fooling you. And a lot of people, especially those of you in my comment sections and in my communities that I know personally, are making the same mistakes that we've seen for the last few years. And I finally have some proof. I finally have some proof to just show, like, okay, here's some data, here's some analytics, here's some stats that just show that what you're doing, the right word isn't stupid because it's a little harsh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Now, what are we talking about? What's the mistake? So over the last couple weeks and over the last couple months, I would say here on the Crypto Catch Up, right? We have rather consistently said, listen, guys, things are going to get chaotic. Things are going to get emotional. Volatility is going to get high. You're going to want to react to every single piece of news that comes out. But the number one thing that you cannot do is start basing your investments and basing your trades and making these moves based off how you feel and your emotions, but instead of your strategy. I told you, if you do, you will lose. Quite simple, quite easy. At the end of the day, I have said this consistently, I truly, after 5 years of being in crypto, do believe that this market is manipulated. I truly do believe that the people at the top are trying to gather and take as much crypto as they possibly can. And the easiest way for that to be able to happen is for you to make irrational reactions to just news or market movements or whatever it may be. And as you do that, of course, you get liquidated, you sell, you panic sell, you do whatever, and they scoop up and scoop up and scoop up your crypto. I have said that consistently. And what we are seeing right now, literally right now, is proof that those of you who are still not making a strategy and sticking to it are losing. Let me show you. So let's start off with what is happening right now. First and foremost, this market in the last 24 hours realistically hasn't done that much, right? Over the last 24 hours, we can see here, this is basically since here, we've rather been sideways. Now, let me show you what's happened in these little 4 or 5 candles right here. This sideways movement, okay? Guys, what has happened is over $100 million worth of liquidations. You know the craziest part? 48 million of it was longs, 58 million of it was shorts. That means that both people on both sides are getting liquidated in a tiny little moment, just like this. This move upwards liquidated a bunch of people to the downside. This move back down liquidated a bunch of people to the top side. Just that tiny little move, $100 million worth of liquidations. In the last 12 hours, $32 million worth. And let me ask you something. What in the world could be happening in this little bitty move for people to lose $32 million? It's people being irrational. Now, people are being irrational. People are being extremely emotional right now. How do we know that? Just look at this. October mentions on social media plummet amid crypto rout. It took 3 days, realistically 2 days, 2.5 days roughly, of this crypto market not performing the best in the beginning of October for everyone to give up. Ain't that insane? Think about how excited everyone was leading up to October. It's Uptober, Pumptober, blah, 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 blah. The same shit that we say every single year. And then it goes down for 2 days because of port strikes and continuation of conflict in a place that's already been in conflict. And I'm not taking away from it. I'm just saying that that is the truth. And now because of that, when the market pulls back a little bit in response to these things, now everyone's giving up on October. No one's saying Uptober, no one's saying Pumptober, they're all saying Focktober, right? They're all saying Dumptober and like all of these things. And it just goes to show that people are being so irrational that it's almost insane. To a degree in which people are just doing random stuff, right? They're just spraying and praying, closing longs, opening longs, closing shorts, opening shorts, losing hundreds of millions of dollars a day because they are being emotional when this market's not even doing anything. Quite frankly, retail investors are just giving money to the lizard people. That's just all they're doing. They're just giving it to them at this given point because they don't even need to do anything. This market's not moving and people are getting liquidated. Come on. And so whenever we look at something like this, you can obviously tell that's happening, but it gets even funnier to some degree. We can look at this recent news that we got in which it says spot Bitcoin ETFs now hold almost 5% of the total Bitcoin supply. Mind you, these have only been around for about 8 months. So in these moments, like right now, when everyone's screaming and running for the hills, these big money, smart money investors who are buying through ETFs or whoever they may be are accumulating faster and more than they ever have before, to the degree in which they've accumulated 5% of the total supply in just the last couple months. And so my question for you is, if the retail investors, not the ones here on this channel clearly, are out there going nuts saying, oh, it's over, and they're letting their emotions run rampant, and they're freaking buying and selling and getting liquidated as a result of these reactions, why are some of you still doing the same? Because I've showed you several times that that is a mistake. The easiest way that you can avoid this, it's quite simple. The easiest way that you can avoid making these same mistakes of these people who getting mass liquidated for some godforsaken reason right now is to quite simply lower your leverage back down right now in a moment of volatility and market uncertainty, and have a strategy for purchasing and selling that you stick to no matter what happens. It's not difficult. Again, I've been here for 5 years. That doesn't make me better than anyone. It means that I've been here longer than some people to have seen the result of this. And the results of this are that people are going to lose positions, lose money, lower their portfolios. The lizard people, right, the puppet masters, they're going to take up as much as they possibly can. And when the time is right, this market's going to fucking send. It's just going to go up. And people are going to be full of regrets that they were chasing short-term gains when this market was moving $100, somehow liquidating $100 million worth of people, right? And they're going to just regret that. They're going to be like, dude, I had a full Bitcoin. I traded away half a Bitcoin. Now my half a Bitcoin's worth $80,000, but it could be $160,000 had I just left it alone. That's what happens. It happened in 2020 and 2021. It happened in 2022. It's going to happen in 2024 and 2025. Mark my words. So the thing that I'm going to say for the 50 millionth time, I guess, here on the channel is that if you are allowing your emotions to cause you to make decisions in how you invest, you are going to lose like they're losing. And when you have a warning like this coming to you and you still make that mistake, at some given point, you need to sit back and decide if crypto's for you, because it really might not be. So again, I don't usually get too unhinged here on the crypto catch up, but it kind of just pisses me off. And it doesn't really bother me when I see liquidation data and stuff like that on the charts or whatever it may be. When I see it in my own community or my own comment sections, that's when I start to get pissed, because I'm like, are you not listening? And so because of that, just trust me, it's going to continue. Volatility is gonna only get worse. We're only gonna see more liquidations. So sit back, relax, lower your fucking leverage, and just wait. That is the best thing to do right now. Trust me. And so with that in mind, guys, of course, I hope you guys do enjoy when we just jump on. I give you a quick catch up on what's going on in the world of crypto, because what we're seeing right now is madness and it's absolutely ridiculous. Don't forget, if you do want to trade, you can check out my Margex link down below. I do have a private community link down there as well, and a link to my main YouTube channel where I do daily technical analysis. Feel free to go check that out if you'd like. And I can't wait to see you all and catch up with you all next time. Peace out, everybody.